sail-like flippers used for cooling and steering underwater. Their hind legs eventually disappeared, although some whale skeletons show tiny remains of hip bones. Over millions of years, their nostrils moved from the front of the head to the top, so the whales could breathe without having to lift so much of their heavy heads into the air. Unlike fish, which move their tails from side to side, whales swim with an up and down motion of their tail. Powerful muscles running down the back are attached to the tail and propel the whale through the water in long, fluid sweeps. The tail broadens into two flat surfaces called flukes, which contain no muscle. Fish breathe with gills and are able to live entirely underwater, but whales are mammals with lungs and must come to the surface to breathe, exhaling through their blowhole. Blowholes vary by suborder. Odontocetes have a single blowhole, while mysticetes have a blowhole with a double opening. A whale usually stays at the surface only a few seconds. After taking several breaths, it will sound, diving head first and rolling its back. Often the tail is lifted, so its weight, unsupported by the water, will drive the whale downward. Depending on the species, whales dive to varying depths in pursuit of food. Sperm whales, for example, may dive deeper than 2 kilometers to find their prey, while other whales spend much of their lives in shallow waters. When whales feed in murky waters, or at night, or at depths too great for light to penetrate, they cannot see their prey. Under such conditions, they must depend on their acute hearing. Every species of whale ever studied makes some kind of sound. These sounds range from the clicks and whistles of toothed whales to the moans, cries, growls, and in some cases, even the elaborate songs of baleen whales. Since sound travels faster and farther in water than air, sound is the whale's best bet for finding its way around the oceans. Toothed whales make clicks and listen for returning echoes to locate food and avoid obstacles they cannot see. Blue and fin whales can make sounds that travel for thousands of kilometers, though we do not know exactly how they use them. To fully understand the whale, we must immerse ourselves in the environment of whales. We must flourish in the icy depths of the ocean, as they do. We must travel great distances underwater, sometimes spanning the globe in a single season. We must live as the whales live. For land-based humans, this challenge has proved so difficult that our knowledge of whales remains limited. But the determination of scientists and enthusiasts, coupled with an uneasy sense of urgency, has produced many insights in the last few years. As we continue our research, we look forward to the day when humans can swim side by side with whales, not as hunter and prey, or scientist and specimen, but as two intelligent species, as equals, as friends.